Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in a, well, very special episode, at least for me. We are going to play the Knight's Duty mission, and I don't know what exactly happened in the last episode, guys, because it is been a while ago since I recorded it, but now that I see Knight's Duty, I know this episode is going to be with a knight, and that's going to be very cool. Alright, the Dark Elder gave up a corralling slaves, but they are determined to continue this grim harvest using other methods. As it turns out, the pain catalysts are biomechanical aberrations capable of gathering the essence of pain and suffering. The deprivative must be stopped. With the assistance of my captain, I have sent word to an old friend, Sir Ambrose Caradwick. Perhaps the wrath of an Imperial Knight will give the Drukhari some cause for concern.
Remember, Knight, that the existence of these pain catalysts is a sin against the machine god. A mockery of everything the Omnisire has taught us. The auger scanners have successfully detected their location. Destroy them all.
A task worthy of my mighty war machine. Onward!
Oh yeah, you've got to love these knights. They are absolutely, I wanted to say annoying, but now absolutely great. Great. What of course could be a little bit annoying though are those normal cavalry warriors with their shielding, although I would nearly argue in a way that they should not be able to withstand the mighty.
It is an honor to fight alongside you again. I have been wandering the Tenebra subsector for a while, employing my skills wherever they were needed. But this is where I belong, on the battlefield.
I'm sorry there, I actually miscalculated the route a little bit. We have a little dot on the other side, and I hope I can go this way. I'm indicating there with my mouse. I hope I can go over there. I'm not walking in a... I'm walking into a dead end. I'm so sorry. Okay, on we go again. We lost a little bit of HP, but we are constantly regenerating. I didn't have that in mind, that we are constantly regenerating, although it's weird that we already lost 100,000 HP so quickly. So we have a Void Shield, Battle Cannon Shot, Multi-Melter Beam, Multi-Melter Shot. Alright, so that's amazing as well. It does technically... Okay, we can only fire, of course, the Multi-Melter can be fired as a shot or as a beam. That of course makes sense that we can't do both of them at once. That of course would be not as intended, I guess.
What are these?
Unholy fusion of metal and flesh, fueled by torment. You don't want to know more, I assure you.
The Crimson Wanderer will deliver you from your pain, creature.
I still can say I want to play the mission with the Bane Plate again. I am totally honest, I don't remember what or how the mission was called. That is too bad, and that's what I has.
I will pray for you, brothers and sisters. You have fought valiantly. The Crimson Wanderer will avenge your death. I swear to the Emperor.
And that I said many times before. What I think Neocore games should have included a little more, at least for me, these missions where you are able to, you know, kill so many enemies so quickly. You have not very often in this game, so that was for me absolutely cool to do that for a change. So let's at least decrease the incoming damage from the front here. Well, we will regenerate in a minute, mate, and then everything shall be good again. Oh my goodness, the camera turns are not perfect here. We are... There you can see that is actually the well, let's call it a little bit the fairness in this game, if you can call it fairness in front of the AI. But they shot us down from 50,000 to, I said 50,000 in the beginning, didn't I? From 15 to from 50 to 12 or 13 down. That of course is not very good for us, but luckily we can just wander through the ruins here without anything happening to us. That is great as well, even though we need to find the correct way. What I of course love as well is that we just simply theoretically could walk over them enemies, which was very great with the Bane Plate, and kill the enemies like that. That is cool as well and applicable, although the downside, of course, some enemies are a little faster than you, which is absolutely normal, I'd say, because they are way smaller and obviously faster. But I think something I should include more is using this nice little shield here, which can help us out not having too many downtimes in or with regenerating our HP, I assume. So if I take a look here, it is 15,000 damage it absorbs. So basically that means we have plus 15,000 HP, which is intense, I'd say, because that would bring us from 50 to 65, and that is a nice little number. Alright, let's regenerate here, or just go on, actually. Don't want to wait. We will then regenerate in the utter moment when we have to do that, although I'm a little bit confused that the enemies we have killed so far, the groups, brought us down so heavily in HP. But now we are slowly... Okay, whilst...
Everywhere I look, I see mutilated corpses. Grotesque heaps of flesh, piled up like a terrible offering to alien gods. These Xenos raiders deserve the Emperor's justice. Cowards and torturers, all of them.
But there you see it. I've just before the battle activated the shield. You have to remember 15,000 HP, and it is already down, and it takes a while until it is in the end regenerated again. So that's the little downside, and we are heavily being hit here. That of course is not good. I hope we are not going to die. That would be utterly embarrassing, actually. And the shield there helped us out a teensy.
Of the nightmare roots. We are the ones who turn ruins into reality. We take what we want. I will give you one final warning. What you have seen so far is nothing but a glimpse of our mighty armies. Lay down your weapons and come to me begging for mercy. Otherwise you will perish miserably and watch your precious worlds burn. Leave this subsector to us, and never return.
So guys, I'm gonna set a little cut here and let our HP actually completely regenerate. I'll see you in a second. Alright, we are back to 20,000 HP, which hopefully is going to be enough to get past these enemies. I hope that we, at least as long as the shield is up, are going to get not too many hits at us, although now we are basically being hit again by a rather large group of enemies. That is not good, and they are doing the damage they need to do against us. That of course is very bad. So they are down, and we lost a little bit of HP again, but the health the shielding of course came in the right moment. Do you see the little hits on the shield? Doesn't that look amazing? Even this little thing is included in the game, although you can say many things about the graphics. Some game how the game in some stages works out. You can tell a lot of things there, but in the end, these small things I think make this game very, very good and likable, so to say. So down to 10,000. So that's the point where we need to be very, very careful. Let's try to kill smaller groups off before we engage all of them. So at least 2 groups down. That is good that we now killed off this group because they are facing our shield and not us. And then the last group, we still have HP, we still have shielding, so that is very, very good for us. The last one is down.
If you don't mind, Inquisitor, I will remain on this planet until the Xenos threat has been eliminated. The Crimson Wanderer is clearly needed here. But you must know that I will gladly answer your call again at any time in the future.
Alright, good. Through we are, let's kill them off. The sad part, I think we are... Okay, good. We gained HP. That of course is HP. No, XP I of course meant, not HP. HP would of course make no sense at all. And now we talk to the captain.
You have a message from the Conclave. That was quick. They must have followed this investigation very closely.
I am very satisfied with the results of your investigation, Inquisitor. You have been relentless in your pursuit of these Xenos invaders and showed the Drukhari that the worlds of Imperium are not their hunting ground. Your report revealed your dissatisfaction over the number of human casualties. We are all aware that this is an inevitable consequence of the Dark Elder raids. The only defense against them is ruthless retaliation. They are a dying race, Inquisitor. They can't afford any great losses. I must also ask you to let the Ordos Xenos agents access the device you refer to as the Pain Catalyst. I'm sure their scholars will come up with a slightly less disturbing name during their research. Good work, Inquisitor. The Emperor protects.
Thank you very much. And during my investigation, I've learned that the Coterie of Dissonance, the Dark Elder Coven, which serves the cabal of the Jackmace, decided to act swiftly when the Ebbing Warp Surge allowed the Imperial forces to re-enter the subsector. These creatures had been leeching off the pain of Imperial citizens, but suddenly they sped up the process with nefarious devices called pain catalysts. These machines siphon the collective suffering of the massacres in the Imperial cities. I have dealt with the Coven for the time being, but I have information that indicates that the Drukhari, who are still using the webway tunnel stretching beyond the material wheel of the subsector, have an important passageway that leads to the What Rank system, the true source of the Dark Elder threat. And that, guys, brings us to the end of this episode. As you have seen, we have no new equipment, so that's it. We talk to her in the next episode, but for now, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.